Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher of KKI schools. Our lesson today is identify parts of an expression. Our objective is how I can use a specific math word to describe parts of mathematical expressions. And the solve venture problem. Look at the mathematical expression on the sign below. Use math language to write at least 3 statements that describe the expression or part of the expression.
Thank you, Yaman. And we are in topic 1, lesson 4, identify parts of an expression. Guys, today we will learn some concept. Okay, help us how to read an expression and the relation between what we learned previously and what we will learn today. It is the opposite. Okay. For example, in this solve and share problem, we have this expression. He asked me to write it by using word phrase. Okay. Now here we have 4t minus 5 plus parentheses 3 divided by 2. How I can write it? See, I have 4 times of t plus, let me change this color, of t. This is the variable. Okay, and decreased by 5 plus, we have two ways now. Plus, we said before, the parentheses we can know it by this word quantity. Okay, if I see quantity of 3 divided by 2. Okay, and we can change this by another words. Okay, what's that? Okay, we can write instead of it plus quotient of 3 divided by 2. Both of them are correct. So I can change this and put this, the same answer. Okay, this one is correct and this one is correct. Today, my boys, we will learn some concepts. Okay, they are very important. With those concepts, the first one called terms. He will ask me how many terms here. How many terms in the expression? How many terms in the expression? How I know? It is very easy. Let's go here to this expression. This called expression, we know that, yes? He asked me how many terms. How I get the answer? See, how many plus and minus I have? 1, I have two operations, plus and minus. So how many terms I have? 3. So teacher, the terms equal how many plus and minus in the expression, and then I add 1? Yes. If I find two operations plus or minus, that means I have 3 terms. What is the term here, or what are the terms here? I will tell you. So first of all, I get how many terms. How I know? See, I'm looking for how many plus, minus. Yes. Then the terms 1, 2. I have 3 terms. Okay. So the terms come from how many operations I find in the expression, plus or minus. Okay. Then add 1. I have minus and plus. I have 2 operations. I have 2 operations. Okay, I have 2 operations. So I have 3 terms. What the terms? 4t and 5 and 3 divided by 2. This is the first thing. The second thing, so we know what is the terms. Okay, okay, and how I get the number of terms from the expression. Okay, now the second thing, we know that, and I learned you previously, the product. The product is the answer of multiplication. For example, 3t. Okay, this is the product of 3 and t. Another example, 6m. The product is 6. The 6m is the product of 6 and m. Here 3 and t. And we call each one factor. So the product come from multiply factors. Okay, multiply factors. Here we are product. Okay, so the product is factor multiply factor. Okay, and we call 6 multiply m the product of 6 and m. Okay, the product of 6 and m. Again, another example, we are here in the product. For example, 12r. Here we have 2 factors, 12 and r, and we say the product of 12 and r. Okay, okay. So teacher, when we take 2 multiply 3 equals 6, the 2 is factor and the 3 is factor of 6. Yes, we call them before factors of 6. So the 6 is the product and 2 and 3 are factors, like the 12 and r is factor and 3 are factor, and the product of them we call them 12r. Okay, okay my boys. Now quotient, you know the quotient, the answer of subtraction, of the division, sorry. Quotient is the answer of division. For example, n over 3. This is the quotient. We read it. Quotient of n over 3. or quotient of n divided 3. Okay, teacher, is this like this? Both of them are the same. Another example, we can read this. Yes, it is the quotient between r and 6. Okay, this is the quotient. Now the coefficient. The coefficient, for example, let's take this 12m. Okay, we call the 12 coefficient. So the number front the letter called coefficient. Is that right? Yes. Take another example. 1 over 2 x. We call 1 over 2 coefficient. If I ask you what is the coefficient of this product, you tell me the coefficient of this product is 1 over 2. What is the coefficient of a product of 12m? You tell me the coefficient of 12m is 12. Okay, my boys, is that clear? I hope so. Now let us move here. You see here this example. See this example? Okay, if you ask me how many terms I have, I have plus and minus, so I have 3 terms. Okay, you see here 12r, the coefficient of 12r is 12. Okay, let me move to the homework here. Tell how many terms each expression has. Here, start. How many terms? Ask you how many terms. I have 1 plus. So how many terms I have? 2. Okay, another example here. How many terms I have here? I have 1 operation, 2 operations, 3 operations. So I have 4 terms. So teacher, the number of terms, okay, it is plus 1 of the number of operations. Yes, but the operation must be what? Plus or minus. Okay, only the operation plus minus, not the multiply or divide. Okay, my boys, here use the expression. Which part of expression here? Quotient. You remember the quotient? Yes. Product is hard? No. I will let the rest of the question for you to make your practicing, and I hope you get all the benefits from my side. This is Muhammad Khair, and thank you for watching.